Hi, my name is Shanita Brown.
And I'm Mardigan, and we are your OIF Chaos Challenge hosts.
And we have an exciting announcement before we get to the list.
We had to make some restructuring to be able to accept most of the submissions for the challenge.
And for this challenge, we're excited to announce that we're separating the entire awards by genre. And that just means that each genre will be competing independently. Lucky for Action, there's only 10 films in the group.
So we know everyone just wants to know if their script was selected. So let's get to it. And we'll start out with the action genre.
Game Night by Trent Duncan. You may remember him from his previous film, Galactic Lineage.
Crimson Jade by Samantha Burton, who brought you Soul and Mommy.
Gotha by Joseph O'Connor. And you may remember his film, Breathe.
Escape by Jill Minton, who brought you The Girl with the Flower.
The Ancient Cycle by Zachary Tuttle. And you may remember his film, Black Diamond and Ivory Fist.
Itch Due, Finding Calm by Rex McSeaton, who also brought you Throne of Power.
Night Wind by Ken Montano.
Soul Bladers by Joseph Marino.
Talo, Checking In by Charles Rodriguez.
The Challenge by Spence Jordan.
And that does it for action. Next genre is horror. Precious by Kevin Bond. You may remember his film, El Dorado.
The Red Clock by Alexandra Balda, whose last film was Vengeful Love.
Twinsies by Gary Kennedy. And he is remembered by his film, Digits.
Darkest Day by Michael Spangler, who brought you The Huntress.
Dying Light by Jacob Massaro. And the last film, remember, is The Guilty.
Spiral by Kiera Mix, who had a past film in the OIF Challenge of Soul Sword.
Dead Force by Joe Boyd. And you may remember his film, Ravina's Revenge.
Ground Station by Justin Rios, who also brought you in the past challenge The Man Remembered as Toby.
Don't Look in the Dark by J.P. Smith. Her most remembered film or previous film is Social Trafficking.
The Reckoning, The Dating Chronicles Episode 1 by David Kashner, who also brought you Killing Don Larson.
Ask by Eric Helson, remembered by the film Operation 10 from Deep Space.
Crushed by Gregory Moen, who brought you Break Time.
Lovelegs by Madison Bowen, and she was remembered by her film It Whispers.
The Darkness Lives by Megan Bali and Mark Lucia, who brought you Amore Regam.
The Unwanted Visitor by Natalia Ortiz. Last remembered film, Lunar Tides.
Bring Me a Dream by Ashlyn McCain, who had a past submission to the OIF Challenge of Timepiece.
The Mark by Louis Castillo. And Simon Says was his most remembered film.
Voices of the Dead by Petra Tesler, who brought you Always Believe.
The Handler by Kelly Weaver, and he brought you Trials and Tribulations.
Isabella's Love by Florentina Kleiner, whose last submission in the OIF Film Challenge was No ID.
We have Hide and Sought by Bruce Woos.
Nightlight by Marcelo Carvella.
Ramona by Anton Church.
Late Pickup by Samuel Groves.
Demani versus Chloe by Crystal Derrico.
COVID Mama by Audra Torres.
Homebody by Andrew Paulson.
Papa by Diego Vera.
Beast Hunter by Joshua de la Vega.
When the Devil Stands Next to You by Michael Lamberti.
Dublin by Mark Shabazz.
The Hallowed and the Haunted by Kimbria Young.
The Cure by Holly Bennett.
Isolated by Leah Briot.
And in this last film in this genre is Storage Unit by Nicole Bird.
All right, so we're on to the mystery genre. In the Heat of the Night by Paul Usungu, who also brought you The Caller.
Sticky Fingers by Robin Hoffman, and he is remembered by his film Jeans.
Weekend of Recompense by Violetta Licari, who brought you Table Talk.
Mistranslation by Emilio Roman. Past remembered film, Old Cuban.
Pray by Arlene Legos, who brought you Table Dance.
A New Daylight by Wes Emley. Past film, Henry Tucker's Big Adventure.
What the Eyes Can't See by Angelina Zaganeko, who brought you The Perfect Stranger.
Cicada by Freddie Jarrett, who brought you Woke.
Reflect by Brandon Peebles.
Masquerade Coyote by Danny Navarro.
Murder on the Mind by Richard Carrillo.
Welcome to Magenta by Manny Plaza Fernandez.
Wide Asleep by Misha Bubnash.
Dude, Where's Your Car? Where's My Car? By Kadeem Riddell.
My Flame by Chelsea Nunez.
Cold Cuts by Zach Cronin Hurley.
I'm Leaving Her by Fernando Tosetti.
Eyes Tell All by Zach Moore.
Rule 1 by Hannah Marie.
And last but not least, Solinger by Robert Miller. We would like to congratulate all the selections. You have until October 15th to submit your completed film.
We can't wait to see what you come up with and celebrate together at the premiere in November.
The Chaos Challenge has officially begun.
See you on the big screen.